What up, everybody? Charlie be back in the building. You know how we do. This is Bizarroville. Welcome, everybody. You know I don't waste your time. We gonna get into the reaction today. Let's get it. Let's go, man.
Tim is pulling up with a ton of farm fresh meat, and I'm so excited because we recently have butchered our boar. And
now we know Tim loves content. Where's that boar? The big, real big boar they took out there and that they got all that meat from. That they didn't get half of that meat from 2 pigs. Come on, man. Did he buy that meat allegedly? Or did they have a big boar out there that gave them all that meat? Y'all tell me, because it looked like when he went to the butcher earlier, which I didn't show, they was just throwing stuff in the bag for him. You feel me? Like off the shelf stuff. I'm just saying, allegedly. But you know how Tim does. We might see that video 3 weeks from now.
we sent him to the processor and turned him into sausage. So we were completely out of farm fresh meat. All of the lamb that we sent to the processor before and all the sausage that we had gotten from our pigs before, we gave it away and ate it all. So
Content master, where's all the videos of you giving the meat away? Y'all believe this? Did y'all see the look on Megan? Let me just tell you this. Allegedly, you can't lie for nothing. We gave it all away. We ate it all. Did you see it? What was that? You can't lie for nothing, allegedly. Let's go, man.
now we have more to fill up our freezer, and I'm super excited. So I'm headed out to meet Tim and to get some more farm fresh meat in our freezer, help him unload and everything like that. So I'm headed out here to see him pull up.
Now you remember when Tim and them first got them freezers, they filled all them freezers up with meat. They didn't have nothing, right? Both them freezers was full, right? Okay, Megan just said they gave away and ate all the meat, right? I'm gonna do something for y'all tonight. Well, today is where we're jumping back. Charlie B, how you gonna let us jump back and you don't help us? Well, after Tim smokes all this meat, look at how much meat's still in this freezer after they done ate and gave it all away. That's all I gotta say, man. Look at how much meat is in the freezer when Megan start putting these smoked sausages and stuff in there later on. That's for y'all. I'm not going to come back and say nothing. Nope. That's for y'all to look. After they said, we got 2 brand new freezers. We filled them up with the meat from the pigs we slaughtered. Brought it back. We gave all that away. And we ate it. Right? Wait till she start putting meat in these freezers. It's loaded. These freezers are still loaded. They didn't give that away allegedly. And they didn't eat all of it. And you know, Tim, I can't really be mad at him. I like Burger King too. That's the only place it seems like they go. These little boys don't know about McDonald's, nothing, even though it's really not healthy for you. But it's Tim's way or no way.
Say like a lot when it's like you take 1 hog and I guess you don't think you're gonna get as much.
Yeah.
When you take 2 hogs, you think like I'm gonna get all this meat.
I need 2 freezers.
And you're like, where the rest of my meat at? And then it's like with 1 hog, you're like, did you give me too much?
Just like we said, the first time you got robbed, bro. How you gonna take 2 hogs that weigh more than 1 hog, 1 big hog, and then you gonna get more meat off the big hog than you got off of 2 hogs that weigh more than that hog? Cause you got fleeced. Where my meat at? Yeah, you're right, where your meat at? They still eating on it over there. The people that day didn't like you. The people that you went and got the meat from today just gave you what you wanted. They actually probably gave you what you deserved, bruh. The last time when you took 2 hogs in there, they split it up with you and they took it home, allegedly. They don't like you, man.
And I was listening to your P2P motivation. If y'all not subscribed to the From Prison to Purpose Godcast, where have you been? Get over there and subscribe right now. Stop this video and go subscribe.
It's some powerful stuff.
That's right. We do sit down on the couch videos where we do like the Godcast, but then we also have like P2P motivation. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Okay, Tim, and I've been confused a little bit too. Somebody came in my comments and said, "Why is Megan on the Prison to Purpose podcast and she ain't never been to jail?" That doesn't make any sense. The Godcast that you do from the couch, yes. The Prison to Purpose, why is she even talking? That's you out there, trying. Come on, y'all. It doesn't make any sense. When I read that comment, I was like, I've been thinking that, and I've been wondering, like, are you trying to tell us Megan might have did something when she was a teenager or something? I don't know. But my whole point is, if Megan's never been to prison, why is she doing your Prison to Purpose now? Because Charlie B said let her talk? It's been butchering you, bro. Allegedly.
Morning, the one that you posted, and the one that you did at least, and you're talking about like small things, you know, and it was encouraging me because I got all these things that I want to get done this week, but it's like break it down into small little increments and do one thing well at a time. And I told him, I said, the first thing I was trying to do well was drink my bottle of water this morning because I'm feeling a little bit queasy.
If you don't know what Tim's talking about, he drank a little bottle of water this morning. He's feeling a little bit queasy, right? Do you know why that was? Because the other day he said he had to go get a tooth pulled. What happens when you get a tooth pulled? They give you medication, right? Yes. So, Charlie B is sitting up here. Tim talking about he was feeling queasy and all this because he had to take the medication, right? He drove high. Allegedly. Yes or no? He drove high. Oh, a pastor wouldn't drive high. He couldn't do that.
Medication. And then after that, you know, eating my banana, drinking my bottle of water, and after that, I was like, let me get the meat picked up. And I was thinking it was going to be frozen, so I had all these other plans, but now the plans have changed. And it's like now, my goal is get the meat smoked. You know, well, really.
I don't know about you, but when I got a tooth pulled, they gave me Percocet. Anybody come in here and tell me what they gave them when you got your tooth pulled? And are you supposed to be driving? The brother drove high. Allegedly.
Get it in the refrigerator, get it in the freezer, and then in the next hour or two, get it smoked. Right. And so I have all type of plans, all type of things that's going on, like I said, that'll get me anxious. And I told them that anxiety is the enemy of progress. So we don't want to be anxious, we don't want to be, have anxiety, but we want to break those big things down into small increments so we don't get overwhelmed, and so we can give 100% effort, 100% of the time to every single thing that we're doing. And not
Charlie B, why you play all that? Just so you can hear this brother talk. Have you ever heard him talk that fast? This brother's still high, allegedly. Let's give us a go, man.
Have to get 50% here, 30% here because we're trying to do all these different things. It's like, no.
You ever heard that brother talk that fast? No.
Do that well.
Let's do it. Yeah. Boys in there being homeschooled.
Oh, yeah.
The boys are being homeschooled? Who's homeschooling them? Because you out there filming Tim. Okay? So if you're out there filming Tim, and the boys are in there homeschooling, and Tim's going back and forth out to the truck getting meat, and you're still filming all this, putting all this salmonella in the refrigerator, which I'm going to break down, and this is the part I hope y'all come in and let me know if y'all like or not. If y'all don't, I won't leave it in. I'll just keep breaking back and doing me. But if y'all like this part of what I'm about to do, let me know. But who's homeschooling the kids? Them? Is Tim Jr. teaching the rest of them right now? Just like when you have to run out and help Tim for 15, 20 minutes, they're old enough to take care of Benjamin. I showed that in another video, right? So, if the kids are homeschooling and you just spent, let's just be honest, with editing and everything, 30 minutes out there with Tim, did you pick up an extra 30 minutes during the day? on top of homeschool because you was out there with their daddy, or did you just say it's noon now and we're done? I'm just asking. Because actually right now, you're vacational homeschooling with Tim while they're homeschooling by themselves and nobody's teaching them, allegedly.
It feels good to be home. Yeah. Every time I step in here, it just feels so good.
That's awesome.
Nice.
All right, so my refrigerator, of course, is packed with food, but we'll figure it out. A main room in the freezer. A main room in the freezer, but not the refrigerator.
Oh, yeah.
But I can make.
Just like Grandma Lily's, where's the food? Where's the leftovers? It's all juice and fruits and vegetables. It's all for content. What are y'all eating? Where is the leftovers?
It's been a good review of this refrigerator and how much weight this bottom thing can hold.
Ooh, we're maxing it out, most definitely.
You worried about the weight that shelf is holding with that meat on it. But you're not worried about how germs work and stuff and bacteria, right? Everything in that refrigerator need to go, bro. You put all that in there, you went and got them bags from a butcher. We have already seen the last time that they sit this stuff on the floor, man, in a butcher shop. All that blood and stuff from all them animals and everything. You just gonna sit that on your shelf and your counter. And let's not go back to the beginning where you brung in the meat and for people who watch the whole show, and you sit it on the kids' table. I hope y'all wash that off with bleach, bruh. I hope y'all bleach that table down, man. Now, you gonna go to the butcher, get bags of meat, and put it in your refrigerator with everything else. Those bags are contaminated. Yes or no? Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm just being petty and I'm overstretching. Those bags from the butcher shop are contaminated. They're cutting up meat. They're grabbing the bag, holding the bag, throwing meat in the bag, then grabbing the bag, tying the bag up, and then giving it to you after they can sit on the floor or whatever in the butcher shop. And you gonna stick it in your refrigerator. Everything in that refrigerator is done, bro. And you're gonna go in there and have Megan probably just clean the shelf off, and y'all gonna be like, okay, we good. I hope she clean out that freezer because everything in there is covered with salmonella. Let's get it, let's go.
That's all a little bit weird to have a freezer full of heads. How many heads you think you got in that freezer?
Oh, I got maybe 5.
About 5 heads.
Yeah.
That's it.
2.
Feed America.
The JoJo's from before, Mr. Joe and JoJo. And then another JoJo, that's 3. And then I got a ram's head.
JoJo will feed half the country.
In my freezer. Y'all been sausage?
Yeah,
tell them the story about the turkey sausage. When we don't have our own sausage,
we buy turkey sausage. So we ran out of our own sausage, and I served them this, and I'm kind of like,
How much sausage is you eating?
it tastes like hot dogs.
and literally,
Bologna or
what
something.
is this?
Like, what is bologna? And what happened like the next day after
Yeah,
that?
we took
Took a whole to the process. Like, we gotta get some real sausage.
Every now and then,
You gotta get some gout.
through this space, open up the freezer, and just check out the meat.
And I hadn't checked it in a while. And you came up with some turkey sausage. It's like, which turkey sausage I go to, we don't eat the sausage from the store unless it's, I think we eat ground sausage.
We do ground turkey. Yeah, we do eat some ground.
Getting healthy now, but you eat all pork and lamb.
To also get ground turkey sausage as well.
Yep, that's right.
But yeah, so we do eat pork sausage ground, but
Oh, we know that.
getting it in that form, we just
You gonna eat that pork,
turkey
girl.
or beef,
That's right, yeah.
and then
Put that back in there. That'll keep us going for a day or two before we
A day or two.
package and smoked.
yeah.
So you got that freezer looking good. Like I said, that's the grocery store stuff. But this freezer here, was good as well. And the spare ribs, this is what I was telling y'all about the ribs that come with the hogs we get processed. Even when you take them and get nothing but link sausage, they still have to give you the ribs, neck bones, ham hocks and things like that. And they give you the head. We still haven't quite figured out what to do with the heads yet. We
Put it on the wall.
Cook the heads whole before, but it's not enough meat to even worry about. And it's kind of tough. So some people make like a hog head sauce and stuff, but we don't really eat that type of stuff.
You don't know how to make no hog head cheese, brother?
And now we have like
go with country style.
They gonna get me
teach you right now.
Organize this freezer good.
No.
But now we have like probably what 20, 30 packs of spare ribs. So now we can fire up the smoker one day and cook a whole bunch of these little small ribs. Yeah.
And give them to the world.
In the freezer. Let's show y'all the refrigerator one more time. See if anything gonna fall out.
The Salmonella Ridge.
So this is the money meat. Like I said, we didn't know exactly how much sausage we got, how many pounds once we package everything, because we weigh it as we vacuum seal it after we smoke it. So yeah, I'm thinking probably about 80 to 100 pounds of just pure
salmonella
sausage. So we'll see. But with that being said, I'm gonna put y'all down for a little bit. Like I said, I hadn't eaten anything today, and we got everything out.
Pre-lunch.
I'm gonna go out there and check Rooster one more time to make sure any bags didn't fall out.
He ate breakfast.
Sit down for a minute, and then when y'all see me again, I'll be out there firing up the smoker. So we're gonna smoke some meat today and have some fun. And we're gonna take it one step at a time and try to do everything that we do well. Y'all stick around.
Well, wrong. No, brother. No. Okay. Try to be sure. I'm gonna take this out here. This gray right here. You see me? I'm good.
On the hard rock line, I'm working on that old steamboat and learn to ride.
I ain't even gonna empty all this old stuff out of here. Just throw all the new wood on top. Let's get it, let's go. I ain't say that. Dad, you said let's get it, let's go. No, I didn't. I'm putting paper in here. But before you put the paper in, Dad, you said let's get it, let's go. No, I didn't.
But it never happened at all. Coming around the river.
Even if I didn't know, it don't want to work. Man. You see my Playboy bunny? Cause I'm a player. Yeah, Megan know it. Allegedly, yeah, she know it.
But if it wasn't for that old sheriff, I'd be back in Tennessee.
Now look at me, lighting up all this wood, like I know what I'm doing. But I got it in the grill. That need to be on the curb.
I ever get back home again, I'll never on road.
You see all the rat poop on this grill? I don't care. That's flavor. Yeah.
Gather around a good time, boys. Listen to my song. May not go better, but I know you know right.
Let me get this wood. This boy's stacked up. They could have did it faster, but you know I call them men, but they little men and they ain't real big men. I justify it. Yeah, now I'm blowing on this because the fire over here ain't too big. You feel me? I'm breathing all this in. Look at all this dirty grill. That's all the goodness.
All right, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm out here, one of my favorite places to be every time. So this fire, once I shut
you cleaning
the
what?
doors down, this grill.
Where's the grates?
About like
you cleaning the grill?
100 degrees in the inside. As this wood cooks down to make coals, and as it cooks down, I'm gonna put the grates that I'm gonna cook the meat on top of. I'm gonna put those on top of the fire, and so that fire is just gonna clean and sterilize everything just from sitting here, because everything.
Because all Charlie B people said everything wasn't clean. Shut up, Tim. Don't nobody want to hear you talk.
Things for purifying that there is.
Purifying what?
Real high. clean the grill up.
Being fine to salmonella.
Two birds with one stone, as they say. And I'm also be making coals.
Make it better
Once
to
that
get in your
wood cooks
system.
down into coals, I'm gonna take those coals and I'm gonna put them in this back section here, in this smoking chamber section. And then I'm gonna use
with all the rest of the rat poop and everything else. Because y'all say y'all don't like hearing talk. This is something I'm trying new. Y'all like this and that.
As the oak does. And so I like to make my coal bed with the oak wood because it leaves big old like chunks of coals.
And big old chunks of rat poop. So you can smoke your meat for flavor.
Smoking. Like I like to smoke in pecan, cherry, hickory, like some type of like
and rat
fruit
poop
bearing, nut bearing tree. And so I put all the coals back here, and then I'm gonna slice down some or split some small chunks of pecan and put those on top of those coals and let them pump that smoke, that beautiful pecan smoke
with the rat poop up, the smoke of the rat poop.
And this is a man-made grill. Somebody fabricated this whole grill here from scratch, and they have this little.
And your manly self should be dragging it to the curb.
Penetrates through, and as that smoke comes through there, in that back section there, it comes up through the meat. And then I have my vents here open, and I actually I put
let all the rat poop out. That's what you're doing. You actually letting all the rat poop out.
I want to have them open, and sometimes I want them closed. Depending on what temperature and what type of smoking I'm trying to do. But these are actually like grates. What do you call them things? Like
rat poop vents. That's what I call it.
You have like a muffler that comes through the roof on those old tractors. A muffler that comes through.
Told y'all we having a good day today. Y'all don't want to hear Tim talk. I'm trying something new
on these exhaust vents on these chimneys here, and like I say, they give me a good draft, so that smoke will come from the back, come on up through my meat, and then leave out through those exhausts there. But as you can see, that fire is going good, and it's about time for me to get my grates on there and let those start, getting cleaned and everything. Because this wood here is so dry. This wood here, I think I split this wood 3 or 4 years ago. Like this wood is super dry, super seasoned.
Rat poop on that too.
Now that I have my trailer smoker here underneath the barn, and then my wood, my dry wood, even though I'm kind of low now, you can't hardly see it, but that's my pecan over there. And then I have some.
Yeah, we know, because the boy's loaded.
Like
Shut up.
Low on wood right now. This is going to be our garden fence. And so we'll have it to where the dogs can't get in. Really, the dogs.
You already said that.
That's the only animal. We're not going to plant a garden this year. We might plant a garden in the fall. But
Johnny D already said it was next year, brother. Come on, keep it moving.
Like I said, we have so many things going on. We have a porch build that's coming.
No, you don't.
Porch on our mobile home. We're finishing off the barn. We got to get the barn.
Okay.
And like I said, as they're in here, we're going to be deep bedding this section. But y'all will see, in the up and coming videos for the rest of the summer. So everywhere they drop manure, come in with wood chips, and we're going to cover those wood chips up. And then anywhere they root up real hard like this right here,
real hard, yeah, root up. Who cares?
Chips. So by the time
get back to the diner. Get back to the diner. Nobody cares about you, Tim.
Like it's going to be about 2 to 4 inches of wood chips, and they'll mix that in, and once we take them out, we'll come in with.
He gonna cut me up next week
and then put a cover crop.
Ain't gonna feed the world. Ain't gonna feed nobody.
Grow it up and put
It's just all me.
But yeah, I'm enjoying being out here. Like I said, I didn't know what my plan for today was gonna be like because I have so many things on my agenda to get done. Oh yeah, that fire's going good. I can feel it. It's nice and warm. But I have so many things.
It might be nice and warm, but it ain't nice and clean, brother.
Go with whatever is at the front that day of this week. So got a lot of things going on, but I'm glad to be out here at the smoker, and we're getting this wood cooked down. And I just pick y'all up once I get this wood cooked down.
We'll pick them up into, after the rat poop burn off.
A cold bed, and then we'll start throwing some meat on here. Like I said, we should probably do about 3 rounds of meat on the smoke. It shouldn't take too long. And once
it's gonna take longer than you think.
Take it in the inside, and I'll bring y'all along for that as well.
Yeah, rat poop.
Y'all probably saw the other smoking video we did, but it's nothing like seeing it again and learning new stuff. For real. But we also have to go in the inside to get everything vacuum sealed, stored in the freezer, and throughout that process, we kind of let y'all know.
So you gonna cook all the meat,
how much everything costs,
and then y'all just gonna warm it up in the microwave. Okay, Tim, you smoke meat for 2 or 3 hours, right? That's not smoking meat. That is cooking. That is, you smoked it, but you fully cooked it. So you're putting it in the freezer, and what do y'all have to do? Just warm it up? Okay. When y'all go buy smoked sausage, do y'all still have to cook it? Technically, The way Tim's doing it, he can pull it out of the freezer, let it sit on the counter, throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and it's done. Allegedly. That's not smoky meat. You're fully fledged cooking that meat if you got it on there for 2 hours.
Making smoke ready. I got my grates cleaned off. It's about time to replace these grates because they.
Time to replace the grates. It's about time for you to drag that thing to the curb and you to replace the whole grill, bro. You'd be better off with a Weber egg, the green joint. I'm telling me.
They've seen better days. Like I said, I put so much heat to them to clean them off that it
And that whole grill has seen better days, weeks, nights, and months. Call it, bro. It's a wrap. Hey, all that meat out there, just throw it on the grill. That refrigerator messed up, boy. Where Benjamin shoes at? Where Benjamin shoes at, boy?
Now there's a window change. I never ever felt this way. You're stuck in something.
Here you go again. Like Charlie D said, rubbing all the plastic on the grill.
I think that
That's been on the floor probably at the processor. Let's get it, let's go. What you mean you gonna knock me out? I'll say that again. Boy, I'll work you. I'll work you. I don't think nobody want that. Nobody ain't gonna want that. Looks like it's tested.
Alright, y'all, Tim is closing this side of the grill down because it's full. We'll see if we're able to fill up this side. He's running in to get another batch of meat. We might just have to split it up, but we'll see. I'm just excited to have some sausage being smoked on the grill, ready to go. So,
Now play that because it's making us do. Is that my what? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. What's going on here?
look at that color.
we're looking for.
So yummy.
I know.
Think that'd be firm enough for you?
Yes, I want it.
Put some gloves on, bro. Grandpa ain't eating that.
Let's see. You can kind of see what I was talking about how the smoke dog gets to the
Right,
plastic.
yeah, overlap.
Overlap, that'd be good enough.
It ain't done. You got all that meat hanging on top of other meat, and the top meat done, and you think that bottom meat done? Okay. Yeah, you better microwave that meat.
Yes,
That
that's
right there.
perfect. Yep. It's perfect for cooking.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I
See
end
what
up
I'm
with
saying?
like
Man,
ground sausage.
You know it ain't done.
Juice dripping.
You have Meg buy you all these toys allegedly, but you ain't had her buy you a barbecue kit yet. Bro, why do you keep just fisting the meat? Why do you keep just fisting? Do you know what tongs are? Come on, man. Dad, can we get a brush? I know we about to do some marshmallows.
Small marshmallows
But can somebody brush our hair
marshmallows.
before school?
They're not too big.
Or after school? Or we really don't ever go to school? Allegedly.
Yeah, kind of y'all put them.
Tim, just because you're not leaving the farm today, doesn't mean you don't have to brush your kids' hair. Hair is brushed every day, bro. Just my opinion.
Just blow, you have to actually blow on the marshmallow.
Dad. Yeah, boy.
Titus,
Why do we have to switch hats?
What about you?
Titus got hat on one day. I got the same hat on another day.
Yours is ready
Why?
to build over here, Tim.
It's a long time.
Cause I ain't buying nothing.
Alright, turn around and get that bite.
Oh yeah. That's good there.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like goodness. Fruit of spill. See what you get? Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. Alright now.
Here you go, bud.
I just walked in front.
Now you.
Now this Charlie B, you know Benjamin can't eat that. Come on, man.
I'm dropping now. I can see it now. He don't know.
Bite it first.
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
He eats every single day.
He puts everything in his mouth.
He just want one little piece.
Like we said,
He want a piece.
Tim even against Benjamin already.
Okay. Probably
He
'cause
mad
they
he
got
can't
my
even
mother.
eat that. Charlie be in the building.
Ben's, I'm not sure about this. Here, try that part.
It's hot, brother.
He wants it together.
You know,
Super messy. He was still with that thing.
Ben, you ain't doing it right, Ben.
He eats graham crackers on.
Get used to you ain't doing it right, Benjamin. Cause he gonna be telling you that a lot in the next 6 months. Cause you gonna be out there working like a mug.
Let me give you a smile piece.
Trying to eat small little 1-year-old.
Little Benjamin can't eat a s'more, but I bet you in 6 months to a year he be working his butt off. What y'all think? Y'all tell me. Come on in the comments, y'all tell me.
Use for meals and maybe even give some away again.
Why they acting like they giving food away? You know Tim would have filmed it. Let's go, man. Who we giving meat away to? You telling them we giving away meat. We ain't giving no meat away. What you mean? We got enough for us and them boys. We on Sabbath still, girl. What did I tell you? We ain't said we coming back yet. When I tell you we was on Sabbath? Well, Tim, you never said that, but okay, if I never said it, this is all I mean. We ain't giving nothing away. Just keep bagging it, girl. Tim, I'm bagging it now. Keep bagging it. Well, Tim, you know, if you don't put this in, Tim, because Charlie B, I don't care about Charlie B. You my wife. You married me. I already said in another video that when you with me, you with me. You gonna do what I say. Let's get it. Let's go, girl. Tim, you just said let's get it. Now I did not. With you and the boys, y'all got a problem. All right, Tim, I'm just gonna be quiet and get your meat together. That's right. That's all I ask you to do. Get my meat together. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's where we gonna end it, on getting Tim's meat together. I'm sorry. I know how some of y'all gonna take it. I didn't mean it like. Charlie be out. I love you. I'll be back a little later, man. I gotta go, man.